How good. Joined by the auction master.
Hey, Tom.
Mark, thanks for joining us.
Tattooed
How
man,
good.
how you going? Thanks for having
Yeah.
me. You know, some people say that older brother of mine, Phil, was the auction master, but I reckon I might be just heading in there.
I don't know.
A bit of a Sir Tristram Zabeel scenario.
Word on the streets that you're the auction master.
I'll take it.
You take
I'll
it.
Yeah.
Good
so
stuff.
you're not doing too bad out there yourself, Tommy?
Ticking along nicely. Yeah. Had a couple cool, good results recently, which is nice. I think we had Emlyn.
Yeah, tell us a wee bit about that because I reckon it's a cracker of a story.
Cracker of a story, that one. That was one of the highlights. It was on the market with a prior agency for about 7 weeks. And we just kind of kept in touch with the owners throughout it. 7 weeks and no offers. Doesn't really cut it, does it?
Yeah, that's right.
And
Yeah.
we took over, 3-week campaign, sold.
Good stuff.
Yeah. They were being asked to price it at 570-ish, and we got the result of 612.5.
Significant amount of money, isn't it? It's, am I right in saying they chose to go with that agency because they said
Fee based, I think, all fee based.
Commission fees, yeah.
Yeah, but they had, I think on auction day they were not worried about fees after that, eh?
No, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, then the cheapest agent puts the most money in your bank account at the end of it, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
That's
yeah.
true, yeah.
But no, it was cool. It was I think the big factor and the game changer in that was that Harcourts network.
Sure. So
Didn't have lots of groups through, but only takes a couple, and half the groups through were those Harcourts agents, which was key.
So I hope people that we're talking to sort
Yeah.
of understand the difference because we incentivise our guys, don't we, to the tune of.
There's 500 and something agents out there all working to sell your property. They get a piece of the pie, don't they?
Yeah, good old chunk of it.
Yeah,
that's
they
right.
do.
Yeah.
And I think the way we went around marketing that one was I was big into talking with other agents if they have a buyer. Other agents with properties in the area, being really in touch with them and do you have a buyer? Can you send your buyers through? And hey, look, we had 2 Harcourts agents bidding on the property.
That's right.
And there we go, eh?
So well done. Because sometimes people just think, we've got open homes and that's the only way we're going to get people through. But good to see you getting on the phone, my boy.
And Charmwood was good. We had lots of groups through that.
Sure.
50-something groups. Had a pre-auction offer. Had 2 bidders in the room. Didn't get to the level we wanted it to be, and that's okay. But hey, sold 4 days later to a conditional buyer.
Yeah, okay.
Just
So
like
there's
that.
so there's life after auction.
Oh yeah, mate, it's all good. It's all good. How's things been with you? What's been happening?
Pretty good. I'm pretty excited at the moment because springtime is on the doorstep, and I think we've got
How
through
long till
winter.
spring?
Right?
What are we? 29th today.
I think it's the 30th today, so we've got one more day of winter, which is good, and
How good.
and spring's an awesome season in Canterbury, but I think we got through winter okay, don't you reckon? I mean, the good thing you did at both those listings you mentioned, they both had consented log burners.
Oh mate,
and
caveman
Tommy-
TV. No, I kid you not. I was probably the first properties I've sold with log burners.
Right.
Sold on them.
Yeah, too
Love
right.
them. Man, I just love lighting the fire, and I'd go home and I'd just talk about the log burner. I made it a screensaver on my phone. My next don't have a property right now, but my next one that I do get, it's gonna be either have a log burner or I'll be putting one in. Love them.
That's good because it can be a bit chilly around the traps in winter. So no, it was good that you got into that.
Favorite season?
Is springtime really? I love the summer as well, but and it's great fun in winter. I've been playing a bit of social football as well, but I've been doing lots of auctions, and I just again at a Monday morning meeting, auction focus that we do at Homewood, and just looking at the stats, if you don't mind me boring you, but
it's positive, isn't it?
Since the 1st of January, 71% of auction properties sold under the hammer.
Yeah.
And if you look at the stat for the next 2 weeks after the auction day, like Charnwood, is 91% we're selling. So you've got to say that's
pretty quick
damn
after,
good, isn't
eh?
it? Yeah, for sure.
quick
I think you
after.
compare it to other methods of sale,
Yeah.
perhaps other companies, we might be looking quite rosy
Good, eh?
there.
Pretty good. And you've been doing a few charities.
Yeah, a few charity auctions.
Right.
That's been a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Koru Care, and then I went and did this one in Nelson, Big Brothers, Big
Why
Sisters.
haven't I been invited to a charity event yet, Mark?
You can always buy a ticket, Tom.
Oh, mate.
It's all good, So
Get all dressed up.
that's
Black
right.
tie, get down there.
Yeah, but it's a good
Yeah.
good thing to do to keep the brand out there, and it's a good feel good factor, right?
Yeah, it is.
no one felt poorer for giving, did they?
Yeah,
so,
no,
it's
exactly.
good to see people have been generous, but
Yeah.
and I think the challenges that we've got going forward is it is a different economy now. There's a different vibe out there, isn't there? But with that strong performance that you can hold your hand on heart and say, and across the market in Canterbury in general, I think we're doing all right.
Pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
I think definitely the deals are a little bit harder out there to get over the line.
Sure.
I am feeling that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are also feeling that.
Takes a wee bit more hustle.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You've got to put that extra mile and the extra effort, as you always should be doing, but it takes that little bit more, I think, at the moment.
Sure. One thing I was impressed with in those two, doing like a midday open home on the Saturday and Sunday, but then also kicking in with a
double up open homes, eh?
And doing one at 3:30 as well. So I think that's the extra mile, isn't it?
Well, you can't give anyone an excuse for not to come through the property.
That's right.
Yeah,
sure.
Get people through.
So what have you been doing to keep busy in winter, other than work?
Other than work,
if there is anything.
Got a dog, mate. Dave the puppy,
right,
5 months. He's a gun.
Good stuff.
Loving time with him. Been out doing a little bit of running. Believe it or not.
Good boy.
I'm day 3 into 3K a day for a year.
Good on you.
Yeah, it's taking the dog out, getting into some running.
You love setting those goals for yourself, my son.
Yeah, I do. Just that little challenges. It's good fun. Keeps us
Excellent.
busy, but hey, a fair bit just had on the market and coming up as well. Got Derwent Street.
Great.
Good call today from possibly a UK buyer.
Right,
People from overseas. It's happening, eh?
Good to know. You never quite know who's looking, do you?
No, you don't.
And the circumstances that they're in, you know, and that's why we say, welcome all. The blessed internet that we've got.
Heck yeah. I think in your marketing, you've got to go through all avenues. Cast the net wide. Yeah.
Do you do a bit of print?
A little bit of print. Yeah.
You're quite a digi man, aren't you?
Yeah, a lot online.
Good stuff.
A lot online. And a lot, I think, needs to be not outside the box, but, like Evelyn was a great example, talking to other agents who have had listings in the area. Do you know anyone that this would suit? That's key as well. I think getting off your ass and doing that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, rallying up the other Harcourts agents.
Get round into it. Personal calls, pleeing.
Yeah, mate, it's good. It's good.
I like the sound of that.
Heck yeah.
So what are you doing in terms of your business for, the busy period, spring, summer? It's where it all gets cranking.
It is, eh?
Yeah.
Got a couple coming up. So I got Derwent on the market right now. There's what else? There's Eastern Terrace, the big As Is Wearers.
Beauty looking.
It's pretty cool, eh?
Man, I'd love to see it finished off.
I would too.
Awesome. So someone will do well to get
it's
there.
Popular.
Is there an Art Deco look to it?
Art Deco.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We haven't got many of those.
No, not in those locations. Just off Fisher.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Then I've got a crack of St Albans coming up. So a few wee delays, just doing a few touch-ups on it. It's such a beautiful property that we want to do it justice, and it needs to be mixed. So just a few wee touch-ups for that one, and then that will go on the market.
So we need to be watching your page, don't we, really?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. But I think spring and summer's going to bring me play some golf.
Good on you.
I think that's coming up for me, and get cracking into that. And so if anyone's out for a game, we'll get out for a game too, eh?
I'd love to.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
After auctions on a Wednesday afternoon, after your Rustly ones, let's get out there.
Get out there, too right.
Yeah.
It should be good. I'm on a 17.3, so I'd love to get it below 15.
Yeah. What would your advice be for a seller right now, a vendor thinking of selling? You've been through it recently yourself.
I just saw a post yesterday sticking on someone's desk was the 3 Ps and promotion and presentation. So I think you want to, as you always do, but particularly at the moment when buyers are a little bit more fussy.
They are, eh?
It's just mint everything. I don't think you want anyone coming around your listing and they look down and go, oh, I've got a bit of work to do there, or I've got to do this and that there. Get it all right. I mean, that would be it. Yeah. So obviously with As Is Wearers, it's a bit different, and that's about promotion and marketing and hey, the Harcourts Network love working their As Is Wearers buyers too, don't they? Yeah. But I would be saying to any vendor, why wouldn't you give a crack at an auction? I mean, just the four auctions that Kyle sold last week under the hammer, no negotiations,
on the market,
reaching the reserve.
Vendors being realistic.
That's right.
Yeah.
But it's on the market and sold. So trust the process and get in and do an auction.
Yeah, absolutely.
What else would you go? What's the alternative? Deal with conditional parties.
think I heard today, and it was a great way to put it. Matt brung it up. He was like, deadline is like throwing darts at a dartboard blind.
Right, yeah, that's right.
You don't know. Who wants to overpay by 50 grand or something?
It's always a fear.
You just don't know what the others are putting in. It could be the most expensive way to buy.
Come along to an auction, have a look what others are prepared to do.
You've got to get out there and get into an auction.
Too right. So, no, I would say, have a bit of confidence in the province and in the city. So I think we're doing quite well.
Christchurch, I feel, is fairly buoyant right now, and it has been, I think. I don't think we've taken a huge hit like Auckland, Wellington. Still good numbers coming through open homes.
Absolutely.
Clearance rates are good.
Yeah, that's true. Look at the stats.
Yeah.
And coming into Dark Matter Studios and coming
how good's
past
it being here?
The new stadium areas coming ahead, so
yeah,
plenty to look forward to.
How good. Hey, I really appreciate you coming out and catching up with me.
Thanks, Tom.
We'll do it again soon.
I reckon so. That's good.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, man. Boy, good stuff.
Yeah, no worries.
Cheers, Tommy.